So middle school is really a huge transition time for our children. They develop physically over the years they're in middle school. And educationally speaking, they move from having one teacher in the elementary classroom to 8 different subjects in the middle school. So we really have to look after the whole child, and we're very passionate about that and really care about that.
The first day I came to school, straight away people asked me, hey, are you new here? Hey, where are you from? And it was just really nice. They're very inclusive and it just feels like a home.
In one word, I would describe this school as chaos, but it's like the good kind of chaos that you really enjoy. There is so much going on.
Middle school students are the best. They're so full of energy, they're ready to learn, and they're also going through an interesting time in their life where they're changing and they're growing. One of the best things about the advisory program is it gives the students a place where they feel like they belong. Because the advisory program is more focused on social and emotional learning and not on academics, it's a great chance for the advisors to check in with students and find out how they're feeling, find out how they're doing in school.
There'll be a lot of discussions and things like that. We'll sometimes play games like 2 truths and a lie, and that gives you a little bit of background information on the person.
People can connect with each other, and when I get to school, maybe I'm a little tired, advisory wakes me up and gets me ready for the day.
We learn about courage, we learn about communication, interaction, compassion, which we need throughout life.
Teaching and learning is really about relationships. It's about establishing strong relationships between the students in your classes, with the teacher and with each other. And it's really about making them feel comfortable, making them feel welcome, and making them feel valued. When students feel valued, it makes them want to try harder, makes them want to give their best effort, and that helps them to achieve more than they thought they could achieve.
So we work really hard on the sense of belonging. Having such a diverse community means that we have really a lot of diverse of thinking and religions and way of doing things. We don't go into a classroom telling kids that they need to be tolerant, that they need to respect other religions. We don't need to do that because they live it every single day inside the classroom.
I think the sense of belonging here is very strong. I think Stamford is a school where you're able to spend a couple days here and know that you're going to be okay.
All my friends are from different nationalities, different religions, but they all have a sense of humor. They all share the same hobbies, passions.
Not only do you get to work with your friends, but you also get to work with new people that you've never met before. And I've learned so much about different cultures and countries and things like that, things that I don't think I would have ever known if I hadn't gone here.
Our aim is to make sure that every single child is supported and challenged as they personally need. The interdisciplinary learning approach embedded in the MYP means that children take the content, the knowledge and skills from each of the 2 disciplines, bring them together to create something that's much more meaningful, relevant and authentic.
They'll teach us something and then we'll have to show our learning and do some additional research in another way. And that means that you have to manage your own time based on the project you choose. And it means that you have to know where you're going, what your end goal is, and it means it's more orientated around us.
All the teachers in our grade are really patient with everyone, and no matter how much you're struggling, they help you and they understand where each person is at in terms of their level of knowledge in the subject.
I really like the teachers because they don't straight away give us the answer, they help us with it. I get so excited to go to the next class because it's just so fun.
We work really hard on making sure that kids in middle school understand that they're here to learn and that we all make mistakes. And every single time that they make a mistake, that's an opportunity to learn something new. And with that comes a culture of care. We have different service clubs, we have different leadership clubs for the kids so that every single student finds something that they can be excellent at.
There's so much to choose from here. You can choose soccer on Monday and drama on Wednesday, or you can do swimming on Tuesday or embroidery on Friday.
One of my favorite things about the school is me being able to join the basketball team and just play with all my friends. No matter what level, we're all able to play together and improve.
We work with them all the way through 8th grade, making sure that they're ready for high school. We make sure that we understand the needs of those students so that 9th grader teachers already know those kids even before they get there, to make sure that the transition for these kids between middle school and high school is as smooth as possible.
In high school, the learning gets more specific and you have to go more targeted, and that's something that we practice a lot.
So at the end of the day, middle school is a place where I feel safe, protected, and most of all, valued.
The warmth, the kindness, the learning, it's absolutely wonderful. It's the perfect environment for me to learn.
Our aim is to make sure that every child has a happy, rich, challenging middle school experience. And by the time we're ready to send our students on to high school, we are confident that they are creative and critical thinkers, articulate communicators, passionate about their role in the world, and really ready to take on the new challenges awaiting them in the next stage of their learning.